Dear professional friends, welcome to 8th episode of GST Weekly Updates. We are excited to see your overwhelming response to our last episode, so thanks for the same. There's no new notification, circular or clarification issued by the department between last episode and this episode. Keep watching till end. Beforehand, we will take up all queries, questions received by us during this period. Let's begin with crucial case laws that are important for you, your client, or for your business. Today we will discuss a significant ruling by Gujarat High Court in case of ADF Foods Limited versus Union of India, shedding light on the intricacies of IGST refund on exported goods reported in NTN 2024 volume 84 at page number 376. In this very important case, High Court examined whether a refund claim for IGST paid on exported goods was tenable despite the initial claim for a higher drawback which was subsequently repaid with interest. The core issue in this case was that petitioner faced a dilemma when their CHA mistakenly claimed a higher drawback, not accounting for availed SANVAT credit, leading to a dispute on their entitlement to an IGST refund. The court referred its prior judgments, notably in Amit Cotton Industries and Real Prince Spintex, emphasizing the entitlement to refund of IGST for zero-rated supplies and the limitations of circular regarding statutory rules. Analyzing the legislative framework, the particular Rule 96 of the CGST Act, the court underscored that circular cannot overrule statutory provisions, reinforcing the exporter's right to get an IGST refund application through the shipping bills. Aligning with the precedent, the High Court directed to sanction IGST refund for the contested shipping bills, accompanied by simple interest to the petitioner, asserting the rightful claim of petitioner under the circumstances outlined. This landmark judgment reiterated the supremacy of statutory provisions over administrative circulars in GST law, ensuring the right of exporters to the refund as upheld in alignment with the principles of zero-rated supplies. In this very critical decision, the High Court fortifies the legal framework supporting exporters, clarifying the pathway for IGST refunds. Next is important judgment by Madras High Court involving Mohanan Ganesekaran versus state tax authorities, ensuring the principle of natural justice in GST assessments reported in 2024 NTN volume 84 page number 426. In this important case, the High Court examined whether the adjudicating authority followed the principle of natural justice when denying ITC to the petitioner Mohanan Ganesekaran due to alleged wrongful availment. The petitioner in this case challenged the order passed against them, arguing that the SCN issued under Section 74 of the CGST Act was vague and did not specify the transactions in question, affecting their ability to respond effectively to the authorities. The High Court scrutinized the SCN's continuity from the previous notice and petitioners' engagement with the process, including their opportunity for personal hearing, which they did not avail. In this case, the court found that the petitioner was indeed aware of the transaction in question, evidenced by their detailed reply to the SCN. The awareness neglected the claim that principle of natural justice was not followed. Despite the petitioner's argument, the court concluded that the adjudicating authority's process was in line with the legal requirement and expectations, affirming the order's validity due to the petitioner's failure to utilize the personal hearing opportunity providing the promised documentations. This judgment shows the importance of active participation in the assessment process by the SSC and affirm the necessity of providing a comprehensive response to show cause notice under GST law. With this critical ruling, Madras High Court has reiterated the critical role of cooperation and communication in ensuring the principle of natural justice are upheld in the GST assessments. Today's next case is an important judgment from Mumbai High Court in case of Ashok Kumar Vishwakarma versus Union of India, centering around GST registration cancellation and the principle of natural justice reported in 2024 NTN volume 84 page 389. In this case, the court examined whether the adjudicating authority acted within legal boundary when it cancelled the petitioner's GST registration without providing a personal hearing despite a request for adjournment. The petitioner cited unavailability due to being out of the town, requesting an adjournment for the personal hearing. Contrary, the officer stating the petitioner was heard and had submitted the document and erroneously cancelled the registration. Despite raising this issue in an appeal, highlighting the absence for personal hearing, the appellate authority dismissed the appeal relying on new evidences not previously presented to the petitioner. The court scrutinized the adherence of principle of natural justice, specifically the mandatory opportunity for personal hearing as stipulated in sections 29 subsection 2 of CGST Act, finding a clear violation by the authorities. Finding that both the cancellation order and the appellate decisions breached natural justice by denying a fair hearing and relying on unsupplied evidences, the court set aside this order. This landmark ruling affirmed the critical importance of natural justice principles within GST framework, ensuring taxpayers are granted the rightful chances to be heard before any adverse decisions against them. Now let's explore another very important decision from Delhi High Court in case of Best Corp Services Private Limited versus Superintendent CGST Delhi West concerning GST search and seizure. In this case, in this crucial judgment, the court examined if goods seized under the CGST Act must be returned if SCN is not issued within 6 months from the prohibition order's date. This case law is reported in 2024 NTN volume 84 page 383. The core issue in this case that petitioner's contention was that SCN issued after 6 months of the prohibition order was invalid, arguing for the return of the seized goods based on subsection 7 of section 67 of the CGST Act. The High Court clarified that the Act's provisions only mandate the return of goods if no notice is issued within 6 months. It does not invalidate the notice issued after this period of 6 months. The court also highlighted that the order of prohibition effectively is an order of seizure without physical seizing the goods. The argument that such an order can indefinitely extend beyond 6 months contradicts the CGST Act's scheme. Without delving into the merits of confiscation order, already a subject of another petitions before the court dismissed the petition's argument the seized goods return could not be directed without evacuating the confiscation's validity. This judgment underscores the interpretations of section 67 of stipulations regarding seizures and show cause notices, affirming the structured approach in handling GST compliances and enforcement actions. In this very critical cases, we get similar situations in our routine businesses that the Delhi High Court provides a significant precedent on Operational dynamics of GST search and seizure, reaffirming the procedural integrity within the GST framework. Another noteworthy decision is of Gujarat High Court's judgment in case of Hardik Kaushikbhai Joshi versus Union of India, a critical examination of GST registration cancellation and adherence of principle of natural justice, reported in 2024 NTN volume 84 of page 394. In this case, scrutinizing the cancellation of GST registration based on a critical SCN, exploring the necessity for the clear reasoning in administrative action as per CGST Act 2017, Section 29. The petitioner faced the cancellation of GST registration following a notice lacking in specifics and rationale, prompting a legal challenge on the ground of violation of natural justice principle. Referencing the Supreme Court's decision in Kranti Associate versus Masood Ahmad Khan, the court emphasized the importance of reasoned decisions in administrative proceeding to ensure fairness and transparency in GST. The High Court found that the absence of detailed reasoning in both the show cause notice and the cancellation order breached the principle of natural justice, making it difficult for petitioners to respond effectively on the query raised by the department. Consequently, the court quashed the SCN and cancellation order, both granting authority liberty to reissue the notice and details reason and provide the petitioner a fair opportunity for hearing. With this judgment, Gujarat High Court sets a precedent for the necessary clarity and fairness in administrative procedure, safeguarding taxpayers' right under the GST framework. So now query time. We get many queries, but we selected one for the benefit of larger audiences. A registered person in UP is getting pasta etc. manufactured at Indore on job work basis, which means he is getting it manufactured from outside India, outside UP. This person of UP arrange all raw material etc. by his own, and invoices are raised in his name using his GST number, and goods are delivered at Indore on ship to basis. After goods being manufactured, these finished goods are supplied to different parties from Indore. In this situation, this gentleman want to ask what book of accounts should be kept in UP. For registered person who is registered in UP and who gets goods manufactured on job work basis in Indore, and the goods are then supplied from Indore directly to different parties, we suggest following books of account should be kept. Number one, detail of all raw materials sent for job work. Second, the production records, he should keep records of goods manufactured on job work basis. Third, all inward and outward supplies invoices. Fourth, all GST return filed. Fifth, all e-way bills generated due for the transactions. Sixth, input credit documents, all the documents through which he has claimed the ITC, stock registers for movement of goods, and proper ledgers for accounts payable, creditors, account receivable, which is debtors, including GST collected and availed on ITC. All bank statements should also be kept, and last, he should also keep the all reconciliations like book of accounts reconciliation with GST returns, etc. And these books of accounts are not specified in GST Act, but looking at the nature of transactions, we suggest this person to keep all these books of accounts. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe or hit the notification bell so you never miss out our latest videos. Please share your valuable feedback and ideas to improve and make it more useful for all viewers in the comment box. So keep agile till next week and stay connected for more exciting videos. Thank you.